Angus, my wife and I have a goddaughter who's going to an independent school next year. Why should her parents need insurance?
Yesterday, Ernie, I was sitting with a youngish mother of 4 children, a daughter and 3 sons, whose husband, aged 52, had just been cut down by one of those savage neurological diseases in a few months, and she was left with the education of her children and maintaining her family and her work all on her own. This is a traumatic time for any parent, for any family, and we guarantee that security of environment for the children so they can continue with their friends.
And presumably if the parents aren't insured, there's a fair possibility that the children will have to be removed from their present school.
One of the tragic things is that this does happen sometimes. I was talking to a bursar a couple of weeks ago who was telling me of a dreadful story of a clever, very charming young woman who had to be taken out of school just because her surviving parent, could not pay the fees. It does happen. Everybody thinks that schools are charities, which technically they are, but they're also businesses, and they can't afford the substantial costs of paying a child's school fees right the way through to 18, which is what we guarantee.
But people are a bit wary about insurance, and in the midst of all the trauma of bereavement, the last thing that people want to be involved with is some anonymous insurance clerk at the end of a phone.
I think that's true. It's one of the reasons why we started this business. We wanted to create something that was highly personal and individual. When you phone up, when you're going through the most traumatic experience probably of your life, you get an individual. You get either Alison or Lauren, who works for us, 2 people who work for us, and you will talk to them right the way through.
So, in the event of something happening to one of my goddaughter's parents, what will happen in the immediate aftermath of the death? Well,
first of all, of course, we have some basic paperwork to go through, which we help with as much as we possibly can. But the most important thing is that we get that money onto the bursar's desk at the beginning of the next term, and that's what we guarantee. That's what's important. That's what parents really want to know. There is no question of mucking around with probate or delays in insurance companies for whatever reason. We make sure that money gets there without any delay.